Hello Pisces, thank you so much for joining me today. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to be a fairy oracle reading for November 2020 for your sign Pisces. So this reading is going to tap a little bit more into the earth energies and the earth elementals around us, but it will also be connecting with universal energies. I've done a pre-shuffle for you to get your energies into the cards, Pisces. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions, and we'll get a couple of messages from these just to start the reading off, to get some overall energy. So first of all, we have a new beginning, something about a new beginning. So release from the past, release the past now, and time for a new beginning going forward. So all right, so that's very nice. So let's see where we're going with this. So so this is the number 48. This is about making choices, taking a risk, and then having to face consequences. So here we've got Pandora opening Pandora's box. She decides she's chosen to do that. She's took a risk doing it because she's released all of these energies. Now, she doesn't know what the energies are going to be, but once they're out, she can't put them back in again. So something about choices, decisions made, taking a risk, and then possible consequences. So let's see where we're going with that. So I'll just do a final shuffle. It's a general reading, Pisces, so it won't resonate with all of you. So what is it that some of you perhaps have revealed, possibly? Let's have a look. So here we have your energy or a situation, Pisces, challenge, steps you can take, times 2. And if those steps are taken or considered, then this is a possible outcome there. And then finally a message from the universe. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Green Woman, and this is about being your authentic self, being who you are, tapping into the wild side of you. Don't dance to other people's tune. You need to dance to your own tune. It's all very much a strong connection to nature. You know, it's about drawing in from the roots of your DNA of who you were before life built up social adjustments for you, as it does for all of us. But this is about stripping those layers back now and finding out who you actually are. So at the heart of your reading, we have the Fairy Godmother, a beautiful energy. And the Fairy Godmother comes forward to say this is something about giving unconditionally. Now this is either about the universe wants to give to you unconditionally. You're being offered a gift. You're being offered a gift. For others of you, this could be representing yourself, giving a lot, giving unconditionally. But if that's the case, then it's important to hold something back. As the Fairy Godmother is, she's holding that quartz sphere back behind to keep her energy going, you see. So because you can only give so much of yourself, you always have to hold something back. All right, so this is either about something being given to you unconditionally and for you to receive it, you know, unconditionally. Or this is about yourself, you know, for some of you, giving a lot, if you like, but you remember you need to hold something back for yourself. So let's see where this is going. Okay, right. Right, the challenge is layeth us the wild, and the challenge is about something speeding up, something urging you to act now, to take a leap of faith and act, jump now. But this would be a challenge for you. So because it's in the challenge position, I feel the other part of the message is take time, you know, stand a minute, don't leap too quickly, just slow down slightly. Think things through before taking that leap of faith. All right, so the challenge is to resist the temptation to leap too quickly. So steps you can take. Again, we have the very fast energy. We've got Leighton the Sylph. Leighton the Sylph is a very, very quick energy, very light, sprite-like energy. And when Leighton the Sylph comes forward, again, it's very similar to Leothos the Wild. But Leighton the Sylph really does say, just slow it down slightly. Just think a little bit. Give some thought before flying off, if you like, before taking flight. Just give it a little bit of extra thought. All right, and this is something within your power to do, something you're able to do. This is interesting. So what else is in your power? We've got himself has come forward. Right, now, himself is a massive, very powerful universal energy. This is an energy that controls the stars, controls the planet, controls the universe. So it's that godlike energy. It's not a religious energy. It's, you know, but it's that very powerful godlike energy that is very paternalistic as well, very paternal, caring energy. And he comes forward. He energizes and gives power to all the rest of the cards in this reading. So it's all of the cards are even more so of what their energy is and what the message is. So, for example, with Leighton the Wild and Leighton the Sylph and Leothos the Wild, these are quick energies, and they are made even more quick, if you like, because himself has come forward. And the same with the fairy godmother, about giving unconditionally, bringing gifts forward. That is enhanced because himself has come forward. All right. So this is in the position of steps you can take. So I think we're going to have to get another card for this one, because it's an unusual one to have in that position. So I'm going to get another card for that one to make it more clear. But first of all, let's have a look at a possible outcome. We have Indy, and this is when we are undecided. All right, so that explains why the two quick, rapid cards have come in. Is to encourage us, encourage yourselves, Pisces, some of you, to make a decision. I think that's why they've come forward. There's been too much indecision about something. Something has been offered. Something has been on offer, but you're undecided whether to accept it or not. And I think this has been around for a while. And this opportunity, I think, is coming down from the universe. It's a powerful energy being offered. Himself doesn't bring opportunities in or messages in unless he feels that you are able to cope with it and manage it. All right, but I will get some more information from that. But he's come forward. I can see it now. He's come forward because there's an indecision. You see, whatever the fairy godmother's offering, you're undecided as whether to accept it or not. And it's coming from the universe. Very powerful energy. It's a gift from the universe. Now, it'll mean something different for all of you, Pisces. Now, another message from the universe is Arval Parrot. And he's saying, listen to the communication. Listen to the communication. You see his antennae is lit up there. This is communication coming in. Information coming in. He's receiving. And he's pointing to his throat chakra. All right. So listen to the communication that's coming in. That's what Arval Parrot is saying. Oh, that's lovely. That's great. I love it. All right, remember the first card was underneath. This was the Green Woman, be about tapping into your wild side, being yourself, not being anybody else, but being absolutely yourself. Okay. Now, I'm just going to ask for some more information concerning himself, please. Could we have some more information concerning himself, please? So far as himself is concerned, we have Lace Moon's daughter. Now she comes forward, she's shedding light on something. There's some light going to be shed on something that's going to light up dark areas, things that you were unaware of or perhaps were in the shadows, a bit like the full moon energy, the moon card energy. So light is going to be shed on something. And remember, himself doesn't reveal anything to you or present situations to you that he doesn't feel you can't cope with. All right. And then we have Neris, the alchemist. So this is something about something from the past, something happened in the past that Neris is very mindful of and she's learned from and she's aware of. However, she's now turned her back on that. She's learned the lessons from that and she's now looking to the future now. She's very determined, very focused, and this is a transformation energy. Things are changing. Something's changing for some of you Pisces. And you're now getting an idea of where you're going forward, making plans, ready for taking action for going forward. And this is all coming in from himself, this very powerful, universal, expansive energy. So light is going to be shared, lighting up the dark areas, and I feel from something that's happened, ready for the alchemist, Neris the alchemist, to be mindful of, but going forward. All right, I'm going to what I'm going to ask for is I'm going to ask for some more information about the Pandora's box, choices, decisions, taking risks and consequences. So I'm just going to ask for some more information about this particular card. Okay. Right, could we have some more information about the number 48 card, please, which is about choices, decisions, consequences, taking risks taken. Could we have some more information about that, please? All right, so that's interesting. So what we have here, to clarify this card here for you, we have the topsy-turvies, and this is when we have to, then all different perspectives, all different viewpoints on something, different perspectives. So you'll have your perspective, Pisces, but there'll be others that perhaps looking at the same thing, but they're seeing it differently, having a different perspective, a different viewpoint. It doesn't mean to say that anybody's right or wrong. It's just different because they're looking at it differently or receiving it differently. So this is about being mindful of that, about difference, I think, different perspectives. And then we have the glaucona, and this is very much about what you see is not always what you get. So I suppose that links in with the perspective, doesn't it? This is about lust is one of the words that comes to mind. Wanting something so badly that you take it on face value. Okay, so for example, I think another phrase that comes to mind is all that glitters is not gold. So for example, if you're going to buy a second-hand car from a second-hand car dealer, it may look fantastic, but you wouldn't just buy it. You would check it over, take it for a test drive, ask somebody else to look at the engine perhaps, or check it over for you. So sometimes what we want to see when it's presented to us is not necessarily what it is. So it's looking beyond that. Don't allow your the stars in your eyes, if you like, to blind you to what's being presented in front of you. All right, so that links in, doesn't it, with the perspectives, looking at things from all. You need to look at something from all different angles, and not just from one position, but look and consider all the other viewpoints as well. So these two have come out in connection with this, you know, opening up some form of, so being mindful. So I think that's what this is saying. If you take a risk with something, you see she's not even looking at the box that she's opening. And that's the risk she's taken. It's a golden box, and she's drawn to she's drawn to open it. But she's going to have to then face the consequences of what it is that she's letting out. And I think, you know, that's why the glaucoma has come in, and because just be careful what something looks like, how it's presented is not necessarily how it is, and it's not necessarily going to be good for you. So it's just being mindful of that. Yes, and to look deeply, you know, get different opinions, and look at something from different angles. Look more deeply into something, not at the surface value of something. All right. Okay, so I think that's what that is saying. What that is saying, and I think, you know, this could be not necessarily connected with the rest of the reading. I think this is just something else that the energies want to say to you. But certainly there's something about a new beginning and releasing something from the past. Okay. Okay. I think that's... I'm just going to ask for 2 more cards from the Sacred Traveller. Could I have 2 more cards, please, from the Sacred Traveller? 2 more cards, please, from the Sacred Traveller for Pisces at this time. 2 more cards, please, from the Sacred Traveller. So we have Desert Passage, and this is saying trust there is a divine plan. So trust in the plan, the guidance that you're getting. So if you're going through a desert, there'd be a passage you would have to negotiate your way through to survive the desert passage. Going through the desert wouldn't be an easy journey, would it? It'd present you with all sorts of challenges. So as you go through this a little bit of a difficult time, trust that there is a divine plan for you, and I think that's clear with himself coming forward here. And then passion and pleasure. So, you know, while you're going on this desert journey, this desert passage, with all the challenges that have been coming forward for you, Pisces, for some of you, this is saying, you know, savour your life, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, dance around the campfire, be your authentic self. You know, there's the caravan, the gypsy caravan for travelling by the light of the moon, playing music, you know, singing and dancing, and, you know, perhaps having time with others whenever possible. All right, so lifting your energy and just embracing life, enjoy life, tap back into the, you know, passion and pleasure that is part of the human experience. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces. I hope it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you, but for those it has, I hope it's been helpful and given a little bit of clarity from the earth energies, from the fairy energies. But good luck for going forward, and hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.